In this video, I'll talk about what to feed dogs and the 7 tips to help you know what's good for your dog to eat and how to improve a kibble diet. Hi, I'm Dan Scott, Canine Nutrition and Home Remedy Specialist, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button below to stay in touch with all the latest videos that I do. And feel free to comment or ask questions below. Choosing what to feed your dog can be a tough decision to make because you want the best for your dog. And diet is the most important aspect of a dog's life. Get it right and your dog's happy, healthy and lives a long life. Get it wrong and your dog's unhealthy, unhappy and you're frustrated with the failure. So today I want to share with you 7 important tips that will help your dog to good health, reduce chronic health problems and bring some nutritional joy into your dog's life for the long term. And remember, if you're happy with the regular kibble you're feeding, then incorporating even some of these suggestions will benefit your dog, and it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Just do the best you can and your dog's improvements will spur you on to do more for them. Number 1. It's important to know that commercial packet food for dogs such as kibble is a shelf-stable product that has no live enzymes due to its industrial cooking process. The food must have some live extras added to it just before serving to your dog, or your dog suffers the common health problems such as bad breath, allergies, diarrhea, yeast outbreaks, ear infections, skin and coat problems, hot spots, arthritis and poor digestion. Kibble as a standalone staple diet for your dog can lead to ill health and needs your help, but more on this later. And number 2, try not to overfeed your dog. If they're overweight, reduce meals by 10% daily for a month and then recheck your dog's weight and body shape. If they're now a little leaner with a better looking tummy tuck with no sag, stay at that feeding amount, and if more weight loss is needed, just keep reducing meal sizes by 10%. Keeping it at 10% means your dog doesn't lose weight too quickly and they still get plenty to eat. Also be very careful with treats because this is generally where pet parents lose control of their dog's weight. Giving dogs treats is great fun, but it's easy to get carried away and commercial packet treats can be fattening and unhealthy. Think about the natural alternatives like slices of apple, carrot or broccoli, as many dogs will take to these healthy alternatives. And if they're a bit cautious at first, dip the veg in coconut oil before offering to your dog. Number 3. Coconut oil is one of the very best superfood medicines you can give your dog. Coconut oil's health benefits derive from its special MCFAs or medium-chain fatty acids, and these fatty acids have the benefit of being powerfully antibiotic with no side effects. And because of its bacteria and fungus killing properties, coconut oil is being used holistically to help prevent and kill off yeast problems affecting dogs. And coconut oil improves digestion, aids gut health, reduces bad breath, reduces cancer risk, increases energy and speeds up healing. Serve 1 teaspoon for every 10 to 15 pounds of body weight daily and simply add to your dog's food and reduce the feeding size a little to compensate. I recommend buying 100% organic virgin coconut oil because this ensures your dog gets the oil that's been naturally extracted using clean methods. And you should be able to find both coconut oil and coconut water in your local grocery store's organic section, your local Whole Foods store or via the internet. And I'll leave a link to my favourite choice in the description below. It's a delicious choice. Coconut water is also a great way to get some electrolytes and rehydration into your dog, especially through the summer months for kibble-fed dogs that have little option beyond tap water. They need more moisture in their bodies due to the dehydrating effects of dry food, and that they don't take on enough rehydration to compensate, causing stress on the liver, kidneys and other internal organs. And dogs love coconut water. It's healthy for them and they'll drink lots of it, feeling much better in the process. Number 4, give your dog a good source of omega-3 fatty acids to go alongside the coconut oil. Fish oil is the most common but has many disadvantages, and one being that it's an unstable oil that goes rancid very quickly, which means health problems. Use an excellent alternative choice such as hemp oil, which contains a variety of fatty acids plus antioxidants and phospholipids. Gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, is an omega-6 fatty acid in hemp that's especially valuable and in perfect ratio to omega-3 alpha-linoleic acid, and these essential acids aren't produced in the body, so of great value to your dog. They do this by lessening inflammation in the body and speed up healing for such things as arthritis, allergies, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and liver and kidney disease, and hemp oil will prevent these diseases. Hemp oil also provides great skin moisturising abilities and gets the omega oils deep into your dog's or your own skin, and I use it as my personal favourite skin oil. It's thick but not greasy and leaves the skin feeling supple and fresh, and also great if your dog has dry flaky skin. It's recommended to give your dog a level teaspoon per 1 pound of dog food, and I'll leave a link to an excellent hemp oil choice in the description below. And number 5. If your dog drinks a lot of water daily, they're dehydrated. Kibble contains around 12% moisture, while most whole foods contain around 80% moisture, and dogs simply don't take on enough water to compensate the amount of kibble they eat. Long-term systemic dehydration can cause devastating health problems for dogs, including metabolic, kidney and liver diseases, simply because after eating kibble, a dog becomes dehydrated and thirsty. Replenishing fluid in their body cells takes time and energy to rebalance, putting great strain on the body. Remember, water is the most important nutrient your dog needs. And be careful not to use tap water. It simply contains too many unhealthy chemicals. If you can, get a quality household water filter or buy in some spring water and your dog will be much healthier long term. A great idea for dogs is Willard water. Just add a little to your dog's water bowl and you'll be amazed at the positive effects it has on them. Here's what one pet parent had to say. "This stuff is awesome. I purchased it for myself but decided to put a 1/4 teaspoon in my dog's water dish as well. The result was remarkable. Within hours, my 15-year-old arthritic dog, who wears neoprene braces on all 4 legs to support his joints, was trotting during his walk. He had so much pop in his step, we were having a hard time keeping up with him." And I'll leave a link to this product in the description below. And number 6, if your dog's digestive system is unstable, for example, your dog has a delicate stomach, gas, belching, diarrhea, yeast outbreaks or skin allergies, the first thing to do is to introduce your dog to probiotics. Your dog needs probiotics daily. They're essential to good health and need to be available as a constant in your dog's life. And varying the types of probiotic is important to get maximum benefits from various strains of healthy bacteria. A whole food probiotic, such as kefir, is an excellent choice for breaking down yeast in your dog's body. Kefir contains as many as 36 strains of friendly bacteria and several major strains not commonly found in yogurt. Kefir also contains beneficial yeasts which control and remove destructive pathogenic yeasts in your dog's body. Kefir can be found at your local supermarket and it has a tangy, refreshing taste. Simply add to your dog's daily meal by adding a 1/4 cup or 60 millilitres per 25 pound or 12 kgs of your dog's weight. The powdered probiotic option is an excellent and convenient choice. Choosing a quality probiotic supplement can be very confusing as most of the products available are simply not good enough. You'll want a probiotic with as many species of good bacteria as possible and with at least 2 billion CFUs per scoop and not made in China, as the standard is not verifiable and often contains animal digest and sugars. Powders are convenient and simply added to food. There are many brands available and by far the best I've researched over the years is Pet Ultimate's Probiotics for dogs. It has an excellent class-leading count of 22 species of bacteria. It's USA made and includes enzymes critical to senior dogs especially and reduces gas, and it has 0 fillers and contains nothing artificial. And for dogs up to 50 pounds you give 1 scoop added to food. For dogs over 50 pounds give 2 scoops daily added to food. And I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And number 7, inflammation in dogs fed a kibble diet is a constant, and after years spent ingesting kibble, premature aging and acute diseases such as cancer can be the result. And cancer will kill half of all dogs. And as you probably know, kibble is an inflammatory food with arthritis a prime concern after many years spent in an inflammatory state. So what can you do to reduce inflammation and keep your dog healthy? To really boost your dog's overall health long term and reduce chronic inflammation in the body and help resolve health issues such as diarrhea, allergies, leaky gut, arthritis, ear infections, UTIs, digestive problems and hot spots, feed your dog a healthier kibble diet. I know many pet parents don't want to change their dog's existing kibble diet, so I created the Healthier Kibble Diet to help fix dog health problems linked to the long-term feeding of kibble. And by adding some extra whole food-based supplemental extras to your dog's regular kibble diet, Your dog's gastrointestinal system gets the vital help it needs to function better with increased gut flora health, better self-cleaning, increased nutritional uptake, less oxidation, better digestion, better rehydration, better hormone production, and with greater immunity to disease and with better skin health. And this works wonders for your dog very quickly, and within days you'll notice positive improvements as rich sources of antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, natural vitamins and minerals and live enzymes go to work boosting your dog's immune system for longer term robust health. And you'll see a link to a video in the description below explaining more about the healthier kibble diet. So what to feed dogs comes down to either going the whole hog and feeding a raw food diet, a home-cooked food diet, or if you're keen to stay with kibble, doing the best for your dog and feeding them a healthier kibble diet. It doesn't involve a lot of work or cost, it just requires a little knowledge and the desire to give your dog the healthy body they deserve. And if you found this video useful, please remember to like it, share it with friends and subscribe so you'll always be up to date on all the latest videos that I do. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye for now.